Hello, and welcome back to Rage 2. Uh, I've been threatening to return to this game for a couple of days this week, and never quite happened. But tonight, I am in the mood for a Frag'n'Gab. Good evening, Beck. Good evening. Again, apologies about not quite making it to The Witcher 3 on Wednesday. It's been it's been an interesting week. Um, But some good news this morning. I had uh, a blood test, and I didn't. I barely blinked. For someone who hates needles, this morning actually was relatively good, and it set me up to have quite a good day actually. So I've ended the weekend. Ended the week on a bit of a high. Uh, so I've located the fallen ranger. So I've done a little bit more of playing the game since last time. Um, I think I have a bit more of a sense of what's going on and what I'm doing, and I want to. Let's see, I've discovered a few more places. I want to get to Doctor What's His Chops. Doctor What's His Chops. Where is that? Doctor uh, Kvisk Cavassier. So I think on map we're looking at. Is it here? No, that's the Feltrite Mines. Oh no, that's Lossum. Losum. There we go. I'm gonna get to there. Find Dr. Gabassir. Yeah, the thing is, I mean, obviously they're still not fun. And this morning, it was touch and go. I say we, 'cause I also my lovely wife supports me as well. She comes in and helps out, with keeping me calm. What happened there? What was that noise? What the fuck? What the fuck? Um, but we had a new person, um, in the doctor's surgery who was just sort of poking at my arm with her fingers, going, "I just can't find any veins," and I was getting a little bit nervous because it has to be done quickly. Um, but she went off, got help, and the help was the person who is just amazing because she didn't do that as my wife would say, that sharp scratch bullshit. She just sort of like you have a bit of a gab, and she just jabs you, and before you know it, it's in, and before you know it, it's done. And that's definitely the way that it works best for me. Ah, no, ah. Especially when I'm having to have them increasingly frequently in the past few years. But yeah, I've always had a problem with needles. And oddly enough, uh, the dental needle, which for many people is the absolute worst, is the one that I kind of, and I suppose it makes sense actually, the one that I had to get used to the most, because as you get a bit older, maybe you just need a few more fillings or something every now and then. But thankfully, it's been quite a good year or so um, for teeth. I haven't been too bad, but I can kind of deal with them because I just basically got to a point where I could just sort of, again, slightly put it out of my mind. Um, Plus, if you have a good dentist, they know all the tricks. They'll sort of massage your mouth so that you've got like a distracted kind of sensation. Anyway, why am I talking about needles? I hate needles. Stop talking about needles. That said, though, the flu jab, which I had for the first time at the winter, and then the vaccine, which I had last Friday, first dose of the vaccine, um, was essentially painless. It was yeah. So yeah, I definitely don't like them, but I'm becoming more and more able to deal with them, which is good. It's all good. And then today I had a very useful meeting with some people who I'm making a film with. Um, which I was slightly dreading because there'd been some crossed wires and I thought they wanted to do some not so great things. But actually, they completely agreed with my director's input, which was quite cool as well. So it's been a good end to the week. My fiance showed me a water buff. Oh, hello, Matthew. Hello, good evening, or good afternoon, good morning. My fiance showed me a water birth video today. I got a little bloody and felt pretty terrible after. God help me on the day. I shall be fine on the day. It'll be too hectic to get queasy. One can only hope. One can only hope. It's always been my fear that I would be so useless in such a scenario.
Your guess is as good as mine. You should head to Swamp City, Lagoony, and poke around.
Gotcha. Heading there now.
I was never helped by the video that they sort of mandatorily showed us in GCSE biology. That was a bit. There was a crowning moment in that video where everyone goes, "Oh!" You know, the boys and the girls, like, "Oh my god!" But yeah, you're getting close. Exciting. Oh no. Before you know it, you'll be meeting this strange new human being.
Today is your lucky day.
Oh.
We're here, sport.
We are here. Out again. Dr. Cavasier. Cavasier is in here. No, Cavasier.
Swamp City. Let's see if I can find anything about Dr. Cavasier here.
Dr. Cavasier. Oh, hello, buddy. You alright? You just lying in a pool of blood? Okay. I'll let you go. You just carry on with your day.
Hey, Ranger Walker, you got messages.
Is that person dead or in rigor mortis? I've got messages. Oh, hey. Okay.
The Stanley Express is here for your postal and messaging needs. Thank you for using the Stanley Express.
I don't want to
postal
start that
service.
mission. Well, okay. Looking for Dr. Cavasier. Anyone know where he is? You a graffiti person. It's a really nice slender man you've got going on there. Well, you know, I just figured that the apocalypse wasn't scary enough. Just wanted to do some slender man art. And if I'm lucky, he'll come for me in the night. Okay? Why am I doing that voice when it's clearly it's clearly a woman? Well, you know. No, but then I just sound like a duchess or something, don't I? Hello.
Haven't seen a ranger in a long, long time.
Oh, cool
Now you look
sunglasses.
a bit lost to me.
Mo Rummy. So yeah, so last week, the Cadbury's Cream Egg Stout video was quite good fun to make. I was really pleased to actually finally get around to having the time to do that.
You a basher? I'm gonna be one soon.
Ooh, who likes short shorts? Do 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 do. Toot the Racer. Oh, you can see why he called Toot the Racer. Okay, come on, Dr. Cavasier, where are you? Supplies. That away. What's over here? The apocalypse wasn't scary enough, so we decided to summon Slenderman, exactly, yeah.
Blocked off the North Road Bridge. I need someone to clear them out so I can get my goods through.
The swell must flow.
How it's done, as long
You
as it's
seem
fast.
financially sound. Welcome.
If the swirl dries up, I'm not going to be responsible for the riots.
Now this is interesting, actually. This person is taller than me, which isn't always the case in an FPS, is it? That you come across people who are actually taller than. Interesting. So, oh, it's not quite Burger King, but it's almost a Burger King T-shirt. Okay, I'm looking for the dock. That's an interesting combination of clothes you got. I wonder if the clothes are a little bit like the Draugr in Skyrim. If the characters are, if there's like a combination of clothing that they can populate different NPCs with. The combination of weirdness is entirely random because I mean there's some pretty weird combinations in here. Ian Cragg, hello Ian. Okay, where on earth is he going to be? Maybe I should go over to the glowing yellow dot on my screen.
Ranger. Haven't seen a ranger in a long, long time. Now you look. We fought back to back, your kind and mine.
Okay.
Back in the war. Name's Mo Rummy. I'm just an old vet who keeps an eye out for the people of Laguni.
Mo
Been
Rummy.
living here a good long time now, and I know just about everyone.
Do you know anything about a Dr. Kvasir? Scientist, real old?
Haven't heard that name since just after the war. He moved into the deep secreto, and then went completely off the radar. Nobody's seen him since.
Anything else you can tell me?
Well, the area around his base is usually awful quiet on account of the heavy old security. But lately, there's been a whole lot of noise coming from that part of the wetland.
Okay.
Okay.
Check it out.
Now, in the first game, he was definitely in an incredibly, if it's the same guy, I think it is him, well-protected bunker type place. So, bounty, help needed. I don't know, I think that phone's beyond fixing, really, that tablet. There's a bullet stuck in it. Oh no, it's been nailed to the board. Intriguing. And then there's a bounty, another bounty poster. I mean, I do like a good bulletin board in an RPG shooter type thing. Or can we ride the hoverboat? Please say yes. I like the furry dice. I'll take it. Can I ride the hoverboat? Please? Oh no, don't tease me with the hoverboat. Ah, I cannot ride the hoverboat. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm going to go and find Dr. Kvasir. Is he going to be over here somewhere? That's motorports. Ah, there he goes. Okay. He's in the swamps. Oh, now it's someone else. I think they might be just generated, you know. Is it good? Look at that weird combination. Stiletto boots and sort of, I don't know, heavy boots, biker boots. This is intriguing, isn't it? Because it was a random bloke lying in there doing snow angels in the blood pool when I arrived. Where's my car gone? Oh, there it is.
I'm checking into the clinic. Wait for me. I'm back, Walker, and feeling good.
I'm back. I'm feeling good. So now, it's interesting actually. If we just quickly go to the vehicles tab, you know, the implication is there are quite a few interesting vehicles in this game. Monster truck, nice. The Boomer. So it's going to be interesting to have all these different vehicles at some point to be able to call on. Half-Life 2 did the, do you think did the sort of hovercrafts better? Or the random NPCs, do you think? I love all the detritus all around the place. Oh no! Authority sentry. Just avoid. Just don't get blown up.
Another authority sentry.
Yeah. I am yet to figure out how to deal with those guys. Maybe Dr. Kvasir can help me. You could. Half-Life 2 did it better. 0 out of 10. Sort it out. Was it Bethesda, I think, who made this game? It was id Software, I think, the first one. There was a little Doom guy Easter egg, little bobblehead on the car that you would drive through the wastelands. I wonder if they subcontracted the sequel, or if Bethesda just bought the franchise from them. It's interesting because there was a Valve I think the cog thing you have to deal with to open up the gates on the roads called valves, when actually they're not valves. I'm wondering if that's a valve reference in there. Can we? Yeah. No road is too hard for my car. Each. Okay, maybe it's getting a bit hard now.
Should be it. Where are you, Dr. Fossey?
Oh, blimey. Blimey O'Reilly. Exit vehicle. Well, this is definitely a different setting for his base. What are these guys? They're sort of tortured, limbless. So, I'm asking too many questions. Just shoot. Just shoot. Use a health infusion. Oh, nice. Let's with the turret. Uh-huh.
I came looking for a Dr. Kvassier here.
There you are. Let me just... I see. Uniform is wartime issue. Modified for use in ecopod fortification. Vineland, no?
It's intriguing.
Yes.
Quake 4, yes.
Generation artist.
I've got the Xbox Game Pass on PC, but that's when EA games are on there.
Vineland, yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Pretty much what's left of it.
I have not, but I'm intrigued.
Hold on. I will let you in.
Yeah, humanoids with robotic modifications, and the thing is that they seem to be kind of almost like wrapped in. Yeah, humanoids with like robot feet, and they're kind of wrapped in like a bag. Or is that that's their skin? Yeah, yeah. Okay, right. Concentrate. Concentrate. Hello, Dr. Kvassier. I'm here to receive modifications to learn about, what is it, Project Dagger. Is he going to be any less eccentric?
Welcome, Ranger. Welcome. It's been too long since
Nope.
I played host to one of your kind.
Nope, no less eccentric.
Dr. Anton Kvassier. Genius scientist with a shifty past. Original archist. Pre-Apophis. They said he worked for the Authority and helped create their mutant soldiers. Then he turned on his masters. Joined the cause. Fought alongside my folks in the Authority War. Not sure how I feel about mad scientists at this point, but I do need his help. It's an impressive setup, Dr. Kvassier.
Kvassier. Yes, my lab suffices. Legs.
so manky.
mechanically inclined. But over time, the machines, it turns out, fail. I prefer to rely now on genetically engineered solutions, simply because they can heal.
Makes sense, I guess.
I hope you don't mind. Walker, yes? I put your scan through my ARC mainframe. I know you now. Your parents. Such a tragedy when they were lost. But Irvina proudly took you in, no?
It's mirroring his
As if
mouth
I was her own.
movements.
But they killed her. They destroyed everything I ever knew.
Dead. Oh no. She was formidable. I was always hoping to. But alas, no.
It was a massacre. An unstoppable force. Mutants, a new kind of creature. All tech and armor and guns and huge. Taller than any building. And they were led by a man. General Martin Cross.
Oh, he is back then. It was to be expected.
The zany music is
Him and his lapdog scientist, Dr. Bendros,
Has
were
a-
always hard at work on their longevity project.
interesting
But
relationship to the drama.
for that problem, I just might have some solutions.
Okay, well,
Solutions. I've got one. Project Dagger.
Ah, you know. Yes, of course you do. Crowley must have told you already. It will be easy for me to do my part. The project was always equal parts action and science. Come back in about 6 years or so. Then I will have concocted the nanotrite reprogramming agent, or serum, as I prefer to call it.
Whoa, did you say 6 years?
Yes, thereabouts. Science cannot be rushed. Yes, it can. Better computing power. But alas, my lab is old, tired. Only the elusive Eco-15 still in orbit could provide the computing power to speed up this process.
The Eco-Pod's still in orbit. Been hearing about that since I was a kid.
Yes, it was a miscalculation. Remained on the firmament as the others came tumbling down. If Eco-15 was to be forced down, I could tap into the processing power of that ancient supercomputer. Think of it, to siphon that brute computing force into my poor old laboratory.
Is there any way to force it down?
Yes, it can be done from the Eden Space Center.
Then I'll do it.
Yes,
Wait a minute. You knew I was gonna volunteer to do it, right?
yes.
I wonder if I think they're playing with game structure there, aren't they? Just like, you knew I was going to do it. Yes, I did, because you are the protagonist. Right, off I go then to the Eden. Is it Eden Space? I like the elevator music. Drivable mech retrieval. That's not what we're aiming for. Sandworm invasion. All the way over there. Eden Space Center. Okay. Let's see how long it takes me to get distracted on the way there. It's a cool game. I'm liking the there's a graphic novel that I very much enjoy. Well, actually, it's a collection of stories, and one of them has art that's very similar to this. It's kind of sort of familiar, but also there are elements which are kind of, I don't know. The only way I can describe it is sort of oddly biological in the way that the technology is formed. So actually, Dr. Cavassier is a very good example of this sort of slightly, inhuman, a human, unhuman, humanoid. It's a very meaty sound, series of sound effects that they developed for this game. Though no amount of boost would get me through the puddle. Sounds like the beginning of a weird novel, that one. No amount of boost would get me through the puddle. He considered his options. Ah! Nice little residential area. Or former residential area, clearly. Oh! Slammed into a flamer. Come on. There we go. I wonder if there'll ever be a computer game that doesn't have to choose its priorities in the same way that so many do and continue to have to do. And by that I mean, for example, in this game there's obviously open world as a priority and the gunplay is a priority. Characterization is clearly somewhat a priority, although
Another authority sentry.
that said, though, they at the beginning of the game they were clearly cutting some corners with the hologram of your mother figure. She was just repeating the same motion over and over again, despite the dialogue changing. But specifically, for example, with those residential houses, it's not. I couldn't get out of the car and go into them. They are essentially just box shapes in the landscape. And I wonder if there'll ever be a game where you'll be able to, you know, do everything, go anywhere, go into all the buildings, pick up things, you know. Combination of this with a little bit of Shenmue, you know, sort of folded into it. Needless extra detail. I suppose the question would be why, I suppose, and I think also it's going to come down to things like being able to make it all happen, have lots of different interacting systems and inner and outer textures and so many things that are it's a bit Mad Max, isn't it? Are essentially, I would presume, the you know, the reason for there being genres of game. In this sense, also, not only is open world priority here, but also there's a bit of a, you know, of a driving sim thing going on. There'll always have to be a priority. Look how long it's taking to make Star Citizen. Yeah, that's true. Look how long it took to talk about Cyberpunk. At least 8 years of talking. Maybe 3 years of making. But also, actually, an awful lot of the talk around Cyberpunk was actually unchecked ambition, wasn't it, in that sense? Yeah. And also, would a life sim actually be welcome? Would people really want that much choice? I think that's probably a legitimate question. I think initially people would go, oh, of course I do. I want to build. Yeah, good, definitely. But would you really? Do I really want to be able to do the electronics on this building? You know, go and hire someone to put the bricks back up in the wall back there, and you know, put some sheet metal over the ceiling and make this into my house? Do I want that sort of control and that sort of flexibility in a computer game, or is it better just that this is a, you know, busted up warehouse asset at the side of the road on the way to my next objective? I suppose it also, as well, if you had a life sim, presumably people would get so distracted that they would never complete the game, I suppose. And AI can build games. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Ooh, let's have a look at that graffiti. Hello, it was a worm. Some chocolate ice cream. Someone stepped on a mine. Muties. Goons suck. Okay. So, I reckon we're probably about halfway. Yep. I wonder how strange AI games will be, though, in their development. Because, I mean, AI YouTube videos were pretty darn strange. Oh, rats, rats. This is a very durable car, thank goodness. I'm gonna get involved. I love the way that the armor comes off these guys. It's very satisfying. Feels sort of hyper-realistic. That guy's shooting under his leg. Oh no! No! That was grim. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a mutant. Right.
Systems regenerating. I'm back, Walker, and feeling good.
Death animes are nice too, so like exaggerated and cartoony. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Which I like. And again, it feels very much like that particular graphic novel. Sorry, well, chapter in a graphic novel. Short story that I enjoy. It's interesting as well. As a kid, I had absolutely no taste for the Judge Dredd comics. Oh, gone past my turning there. I actually found the art to be quite scary. It was almost, you know, it was so dirty. Actually, there was something about the way that, you know, blood and filth and violence occurred in those comics that really unnerved me as a child. But you know, with a little bit more life experience, it's interesting how.
Doctor, I'm approaching the Eden Space Center.
Ah, yes. It might be overrun by road scum, come to think of it. But that will be no problem for a ranger. No problem at all.
No problem at all. It's interesting how I sort of come to appreciate that sort of hyper violence and, as you say, sort of cartoony. It becomes darkly funny, doesn't it? And I can sort of see what the artists were going for. It is. It really is reflected nicely in the art, and I think I was unlucky actually looking back. I think I just happened to pick up a couple of comics where they were dealing with particularly unnerving imagery. Because since then I've come to really appreciate that sort of what it sort of feels like, almost like punk art, doesn't it? Sort of punky aesthetic, a punky sense of the relationship to norms and being acceptable. All this kind of thing comes out of the art as well. It's unapologetic, I guess, is what I'm saying. What sort of conversation are these guys having? Oh, that was a Goonies reference. Hey, you guys. Nice. Smash the armor off her. Ah, grenades. Ah, missiles. Gotta deal with the missile launcher. It's funny, I never lost the shoot and reload discipline from GoldenEye. That was where I learned it. I know for lots of other people it'll be Call of Duty and that sort of thing. But never wanting to be caught out as far as possible. Defibrillation, little skill I picked up in between streams. Health infusion. Exactly. Hey, you guys! It's more like a hey, you guys! Oh, hurt myself then. But sometimes a red tube, a red barrel just has to be shot, regardless of consequences. I guess that's my way in. Go.
Doctor, I made it to the Space Center. It's in ruins and, like you said, overrun by thugs.
It should cause no problem to you. And as for Eden, well, it was built to withstand anything. Let us get you proper access. Press palm to hand scan in the reception desk.
Reception desk, right? It's nice that the scanner screen hasn't been smashed after all this time.
Oh, look at that.
Excellent. Now, allow me to give you full access.
Hey, Doc, better hurry up. Road goons caught the scent.
Wait and hold. I have it almost.
Go with that missile launcher. Ah! Minutes? Don't have minutes, Doc. Oh no, I'm so dead. Yeah. I was not expecting that. Well, what were you expecting, man? I mean, like, of course they were going to do a wave of enemies coming into the building.
Wow, look at that.
Excellent. Now, allow me to give you full access.
Hey, Doc, better hurry up. Road goons caught the scent.
Wait and hold. I have it almost.
Where the heck did she come from? That's what I want to know.
I almost have it. Just give me a few more.
That's it. Rocket launcher dealt with.
A tricky system, this, even for me. I am just about to break on through.
Break on through to the other side. I raise your baseball bat and I see your baseball bat and raise you a gunboat.
There you go.
Hey.
All Eden personnel, please welcome our esteemed Commander-in-Chief, President Ranger Walker.
President. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Better to take no chances. Now you have full access, President. The EcoPod mission control is on the 3rd floor.
This whole place is going to be swimming. Yep. Oh, nice. Nothing in here. Yep. Ah, grenades! Sometimes the violence is just fun, isn't it? It's just a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, there we go. Cool. Exciting excavations. I fear my curiosity may be the death of me. My latest prize appears to be the brain of a Titan zygote, suspended in a jar of electrolyte salt water. Blimey. As I left it to its fate, a small loudspeaker built into the lid screamed to final request, "Kill me," it begged. Ah, horrible experiments. I think I'm on the wrong floor. Yeah, I need to go up. Up we go. It's fun. I don't understand the people who say violence in games causes more violence. It doesn't. I think violent people will like violent games. There is a difference, though. Interesting. Well, yeah, it is relaxing, and there's something visceral and cathartic about it, and ultimately, in my experience, people don't just play violent games, you know? Even people who are really into Call of Duty, they'll play other games as well, you know? Oh, hello, Warpanda88. Been watching the channel for a while. Happy to finally drop in on one of my streams. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you. I'm happy to have you. I can't help but think that I think used properly, these streams have been so much fun. You know, initially starting them in more regularly during the pandemic, but it's just been great to be able to play games and hang out with people. And hopefully, as I start to feel a little bit, get a little bit more energy and headspace as the year progresses, I'll get back to doing, you know, the odd review every now and then of, you know, comics and games again. But in the meantime, welcome and enjoy. Oh, ah. I was also saying to Beck the other day that I've decided that I'm going to try and actually have a formal structure to live streaming. Probably starting sort of April, mid-April. And I'm still figuring out what that structure will be. But, you know, making it easier for people to be able to turn up and know when I'm going to live stream. Because I think things might be about to get a little bit more predictable for me, which would be brilliant. Mission control. Who's the unauthorized personnel, I wonder?
Access denied. Access denied.
Oh, I can't shoot out the light that's blinding me. Oh, these guys wanting access, okay. Oh no, oh no. Ah! Defibrillation. Defibrillation. Yes. Well, precisely, yeah, that's the thing. You know, people can't just drop what they're doing or indeed be conscious at the moment's notice, you know? Um, so, yeah, I think having it at the very least, if not a fully worked out schedule, a regular time when people can expect to catch me. And maybe switching it up as well, doing afternoon sometimes and doing late at night other times to catch people in different time zones. That's a good idea. Ah! I was talking too much. Talking too much. Hi, just find your YouTube. Been catching up. Oh, cool. Well, hello. You ain't seen me, okay? You ain't seen me, okay? You ain't seen me. You ain't seen nothing. Yes, that's what we want. That's what we want. Oh, grenades, more grenades, more grenades. Need to remember I can sort of teleport. Or zoom. Ah, there's someone behind me. Ah. clear the space behind me. Oh no, see now I'm blinded by that light. It's almost like they expected me to retreat. Okay, get out of here again. Woof. It's exhilarating. Okay, no, don't get pinned on a flower bed. Pinned on a flower bed. Ah! How did you guys discover? Well, my favourite game of 2020. Made the lockdown almost enjoyable for me. Wow, cool. Oh no, I went into overdrive too soon. Notably not called Rage. Or Rage mode in a game called Rage. Over to overdrive, not Rage, obviously. Okay. Let's just keep moving. Don't stay still for too long. Actually, I could jump down there and do a... Shh, yes! That's what we want. Now get upstairs again. Don't let them shoot me. Don't let them see me bleed. No, I'm popping my head. It's not like that's going to help. Overdrive. Hey, control. That was fun, but it just feels very dangerous. I think we're almost. Almost done. Oh, you saw the badge banner video. Cool. Oh, yes. Game Boy player. And then Batman. Nice. Yes.
The ecopod has entered the atmosphere. Onboard temperature.
Oh, there she goes.
Is uniform.
That was very quick. Oh. Without incident, they say.
The ecopod made it.
I know, and so does the authority. Hurry inside and activate it. I will handle the rest.
Jump? Yeah, that's... Oh, use the wire. Yeah, that's what I should be using.
Better work.
Use the handy dandy wire to rappel down.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good.
Hexagon glass. Hexagon glass. Right. Nope. Wait.
Here we are.
There we
You
go.
have found it. Turn it on and let me handle the rest. That big supercomputer will soon be dancing to Kvasir's tune.
It's all powered up. Everything seems to be in working order.
Fantastic. The Dagger project will now...
Okay.
I am getting a reading from outside the ecopod. You have Authority battle mutants homing in your location.
Of course
I'll
I do.
take care of them.
Why can't I just stay in the ecopod? Ecopod sounds friendly and nice and warm and safe and... Oh, hexagonal floor. Hexagonal glass, hexagonal floor. Oh no.
So the doc said, Authority mutants. Shouldn't be a problem.
Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I see that they're mutants. The guys I was shooting at before. Shouldn't be a problem, she says. Don't be ridiculous. Just keep shooting it. It seems to be... Die! Don't let it squash me. Oh, this is just a bullet sponge. If I swat. Ah. Okay, defibrillation. Here we go. My X. Oh no! Oh rats! They did surprisingly well. Oh, I do quite like the glitchy effect that happens when you take a big blast. It's quite cool, actually. Is there anything I can do to finish it off? Maybe I can ride it on the...
Just like the doc said, Authority mutants. Shouldn't be a problem.
I don't know what to do. No, it's crouching. Oh, it's going to laser me again. Okay, defibrillation. Here we go. PC. Sorry. Try not to die, although I'm likely to die. Ah. You can... Ah. I just need to know what to do when it's crouched, you know, when it's crouching down like that. Ah. Ouch, ouch. So what do I do? What do I do? We shoot the... energy pack on its back, or can we control it with the nanotrites? Oh, there you go. There's something on its. Ah, okay, maybe on its chest. Okay, we're learning. We're learning,
Just like the doc said,
and this is good.
authority mutants.
Wow. Ah, that head laser is brutal. No, no. Maybe at least one more try, I think, at this. Nope, the head laser. Rubash. Rubash. Okay. What happens if I stay in here for a little bit? Oh, okay. That's what happens. Okay. Okay, so being behind this cover helps with the laser at least. That's good. Shh. Oh, couldn't come off it, Mark. Honestly. X, Y. Okay, so there we are. So now... No, no, there's nothing. Just shoot it in the head, I guess. Nothing obvious that I can do. Do those energy pods retract when it stands up? They do. Maybe I can... Maybe there's something I meant to do with its backpack. I'm really burning through my shotgun rounds. Okay. Let's see, can we do something with these guys? Not. It's not obvious at all. I've got 8 life. It's not great. Laser! Ah! Laser of Doom! I've got 8 life. Depends if your doctor said that to you. Well, you've got 8 life. What does that mean, doctor? Well, you need a health pack. Ah, oh, goodness me. Or hide behind some cover and regenerate some health. Okay, doctor.
Just like the doc said, authority mutants shouldn't be a problem.
Well, you say that, love, but I'm not convinced. I mean, mean, maybe I need to do a slam here. Does that do out? No, no. I'd love to see a health pack door-to-door salespeople, or kind of like Jehovah's Witnesses. Can we introduce you to our Lord and Savior, health pack? Ah! Shite! Just go down! Ah! One of the small guys got me. Annoying. Keep on giving away a lot of life at the beginning of the fight, and it's doesn't see me in good stead, does it?
Just like the doc said, authority mutants shouldn't be a problem.
Right, so do I just shoot that? Okay, yeah, I do. I just shoot that thing. Right. Okay, I've learned something. We are learning all the time. Oh, feck off with your laser, honestly. Ah, yes! Grrr, grrr. Gonna lurk now. Enjoy the rest of your evening and stream. Okay, cool. You take care. All the best to the lovely Mrs. Beck. And the micro Beck, or the mini Beck. The Beck spec. There's probably more than a spec by now. No! Ah! Okay. We've learned. I know what I need to do. I need to make sure I don't give away too much life at the beginning. That might mean just keeping an eye on that head laser for a start. There we go. Ah, okay. Wouldn't give her a health infusion right now. The laser, the head laser. No, no, ah! Okay, defibrillation, here we go. Just need to make sure that... Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Right, so that guy's down now. Just his chest pack, I guess? Let's deal with this fella.
Just like the doc said, authority mutants shouldn't be a problem.
Duck. dodge the blasts. Ah! So close. It's getting closer all the time. Rats.
Like the doc said, authority mutants shouldn't be a problem.
No, I'm gonna get him. It's gonna happen again. It's funny, I do know what I need to do. It's just surprisingly difficult to actually get it done. No, didn't achieve. Did not achieve that time. Is this cheating? Oh, the pumpkin got it there in the blast wave. No, rats! Come on, man! It's okay. It's okay. We can get through this. We'll be fine. We're improving all the time. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first of all, not take my eyes off that guy. I'm going to run over here. Try and draw some of the small mutants towards me. Deal with them. And then deal with the big one. Oh, it seems that just the big one's following. Can we? Oh, well, we can. Ah. Ah, okay. Gonna hide over here for a sec. Ooh, health. Ouch, ouch. No problem. No problem. I was told. I was told there'd be no problem. Ah, oh, stupid head-on laser. See, I thought we were doing so well with the story progression and not getting caught up on particular enemies. Ah. Ah. Okay, fine.
Like the doc said, authority
I think that's one down. Or one of the. Ah, I hate that vertical laser. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. It's going to be so satisfying to get beyond this boss. Ah, smaller mutants are getting me. I think that worked. Run away. Just for a sec. Whew. Just reassess things. Yeah. The pumpkin. Ooh. Okay. Call me cowardly. If it gets the job done at this stage, I'm willing to do it. Ah, damn it, he got me. Ah, my aim! Okay. Let's get over there. I'm not sure the shotgun has the range, to be honest. Let's see, can we... oh, that's my handgun. No, I'm going to stick with the assault rifle. I really hate that laser. Okay. Now. Ah, so close. Whew, okay. Ah! Could be a bit more patience. A bit more patience. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. Ah. Oh dear. Yeah, there we go. Defibrillation there. That's irritating. But unless it's been really good to see some new faces on the stream. So I'm not, I'm frustrated, but I'm also chuffed. Ah! Damn it! No, this is just not going well. Rubbish, rubbish. Don't even know where there is. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I need to. Maybe I need to not take a sip of water when I'm about to get shot at. That'd be a good idea. I really hate that laser.
So the doc said, authority mutants. Shouldn't be a problem.
Come on, come on! No. Ah, I'm so sorry guys, getting stuck on this section. It's can't be the most exciting live stream. So if I use this first opportunity just to
Just like the doc said, authority mutants.
take down some of the mutants and maybe get a little bit off the case on the guy's back. Maybe that's a good thing. Dodge, dodge. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. That's what we want. Ah, rats. So annoying. Okay, have I actually dealt with the other mutants now? Is it just the big guy? Oh my goodness, can I do this? Can I do this? Oh, if I can have my gun loaded. Cyber Crusher. So now it's just a life bar, I guess. Oh. Okay, so I've learned something there as well, and that is that we can actually get rid of all the mutants on the ground if I actually give them a bit of my concentration. Which is good to know. If I just not lose too much of my life to the big guy early on. And let the small ones come to me. No. Let's see what we can do. Where's the small fellas? Where are they? They don't quite come around the corner though, do they? It's a bit annoying. That said though, I wouldn't say that these guys have not been a problem. Oh no. Ah, I'm stuck on the terrain. I'm stuck on the terrain. Gosh darn it.
Just like the doc said, authority mutants. Shouldn't be a problem.
Ah. I was very close, yep. And now we have more on the ground as well. I really should have bought some health infusion before I came into the nightmare apocalypse. Ah.
Just like the doc said, authority mutants. Shouldn't be a problem.
Come on. The overdrive helps with gaining a bit of life from, I think, from doing damage basically. Oh, have we crashed? Ah, we have crashed. That's my first crash with this game. Rats. Rage 2 has stopped working. Oh, go on then. I'll send the report. Why not? Well, that's a bit of a pain. Is that a sign? Should I leave it there? Maybe I should. It has been fun, guys. Thank you so much for turning up, and I think I will do to do more live streams around about this time of the evening if it's convenient for people to turn up and have a bit of a chat and meet new people. And yeah, it's been good. So thanks, War Panda. Thank you. You ain't seen me, okay? Beck, as always. Phil Dack. Thank you so much for turning up and seeing me lose horribly at the end there. Lose horribly indeed. But yeah, that's my first crash. First crash of actually any game on this PC so far. So not a bad run. Not a bad run, I think. I'm gonna go and get some sleep, I think, and hopefully have a good weekend. You guys have a good weekend as well. And as ever, until next time, do take care. Bye bye.